order. We'll start. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Item A, regular board meeting minutes.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you. Nathan? Item public hearing, special board meeting minutes.
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you again. Item C, approval of TCC extension purchase decision.
I'll make the motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then item D. Emily-
Wait, hang on.
Back.
Was there any dollar amount to these TCCs?
Yes, I
Where?
have a letter.
Oh,
If you wanna look at it. It
okay,
just-
thanks.
Just hit my desk today.
Yeah, it wasn't an option, it was just that here it is. You have to have it by the 15th, so. So we did approve. So I need to wait.
No, go ahead.
Item D, MOA with IBEW.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Or die as well. Thank you, congratulations. Item E, working agreement with IEVW 2026-2029.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item F, Lake Placid Symphonetta agreement.
I'll make the motion with the caveat that a letter is sent along that they need to start making other plans.
I'll second with that caveat.
I'm sure you'll
Funding
find a
will-
diplomatic way to.
Funding will be available as long as we were able to, but
Yeah.
Well, we discussed having like a larger fund
Yeah.
for them to apply, right?
Yes.
and item G, ATI agreement.
This is just because Park Mobile bought out Flowbird and the fee is going from 35 cents a transaction to 45 cents a transaction, which gets taxed to the.
Okay, and that's just with credit card?
It's anything on the app.
Anything on the app, got it.
Motion,
I'll make the motion.
second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item H, police officer hire, Kenzie Hayes.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, welcome back.
But that should be, the mayor makes the, board approves, and you should probably say pursuant to the collective bargaining agreement or something
I
like
make
that.
the motion to rehire Mackenzie Hayes per union
Just tell me.
regulations. Did I miss anything?
At the, whatever.
Union.
Applicable rate.
The rehire is
under
Greg
the,
James.
collective bargaining agreement.
Okay. Whatever Janet said.
I had to make that portion, now you both have to just
What do we
make a
say?
motion in a
I'll
second.
make a motion.
And I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, welcome back, Mackenzie. Okay, and part-time rehire,
Okay,
Yep.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Wait a minute, wait, what do you have a rate of?
Yes, it's,
$42.50 an hour.
Well, that should be part of the motion.
okay.
I
There you go.
make the motion at $42.50 an hour for Greg to come back as the mechanic.
No.
And Janet, should we also state that because he is collecting a retirement benefit, he's got a maximum number of dollars? Does that make a difference? Is
Makes
that
a difference to him?
It
not-
does.
Not to us.
No, you're right. Okay.
And we have a second now, right?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Very welcome back, Greg. Item J, safety methods training, August 17th through the 19th. In Verona, New York,
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
And item K, Rotary Peace Bowl.
I'll make the motion to approve the location as the next to the kayak dock, wherever it's not in the way of the plows and brooms and everything else.
Via Brad's approval.
Correct.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Well,
Whoops, hang on.
hold it. Every time, not-for-profit has put a kiosk or something on their property, we've had an agreement. It spells out that
Maintenance.
maintenance, and if it fails to be maintained or whatever, we have the right to
Remove it.
remove it. And also, in some of those agreements, I think it even talks about that the village takes ownership.
Most every time we've done that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think.
We need an
probably
agreement.
Need a similar agreement.
Okay, well,
Should I say?
Rope repeat all the-
Have, and
Yeah,
redone for this
yes,
particular agreement.
yes.
You can look at the kiosk agreement,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
it'll say. Okay, so a motion, a second, all in favor, who did that in with?
I think we did, yeah.
We didn't second, I don't know about it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anything else to talk
No,
about?
that is all.
And under treasury warrant affidavit number 18, motion to approve.
I'll make the motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Jackie. And item B, water sewer levy. Motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Anything else come from treasury?
Just an update, so with the accident on Victor Herbert Road with the poles coming down and the transformers coming down. And then after having a conversation with Brad, one of the control panels for the pump station that goes up to the reservoir was fried because it was hit by lightning. And after looking through the insurance policy a little further, the insurance, the claim has been filed for the oil spill because we have pollutant response and cleanup in our policy. The transformers themselves, we have utility damage equipment in our policy and the control panel. So I should hear from somebody within the next 24 to 48 hours.
All three of those wrapped together.
Right.
Will all three of those wrap together or they
Yes.
just, that's great. Great.
Well, I went through Warner, they pulled down.
Anything under new business?
Yes, as Brad brought to us today, he has a huge concern as far as the remaining trees at the Village Boat Launch, and they are posing a severe hazard should we get another weather event. He would like to. They are not on our property, they are on the marina's property. He would like to take them down.
Or have them taken.
Or have them taken down. The easiest and the quickest would be, since Asplund is here, is to have Asplund remove those two trees so that there's no issue. I am in contact with the owners of the marina to talk about this. I went and took pictures. They are going to reach back out to me. So what do we all feel is the best course of action?
Well, can I just
Sure.
add on? So there's two trees.
Yes,
One is the other part of the tree.
is leaning
They-
over,
So the tree that fell and hit everything and broke everything
is still
was a
there.
tree that had like two main parts of it. One main
Yeah.
part broke off, rotted, broke, that's what hit the transformers and
Yeah,
did the
I like
damage.
it there.
The remaining part of the tree is there, it appears that it's rotten. Definitely at the place where the one piece split off. The other tree is a hardwood tree.
Yeah.
Somewhere near,
And its roots are
it looks like
lifting
it's lifting
up.
out of the ground. But those are the two that are the most obvious at this point.
Yes,
You know, there's other trees, I guess, on the property, but
smaller trees. These seem to be the two biggest. The one question though is that one broken tree that caused the problem to begin with is right up close to Boat Lake Placid's little kiosk where they rent the boats out. So
yeah, but anyway, I think. And Jackie and I spoke to Brad today, he thinks they need to, and Brad's talked to Chris.
yes,
And he thinks they're posing a significant risk. At a minimum, if it doesn't, work, we have to put the property owner on notice that they have dangerous trees. And then if those dangerous trees fall and cause damage, it's on them, but we'd rather approach them, say, hey, I think, Jackie, what you're kind of talking about is if we say we could get Asplin to go take those down, do we charge them? Do we say, no, we'll do it at our expense to try to give them a carrot to make sure they'll?
I see it as a very symbiotic relationship, because if we do eventually ever want to do something with that area, it might be nice to have that carrot with them. It might,
Relationship.
yes, yeah. But I'm happy
The
to,
parent, have you priced out tree work? For
Oh.
taking down big trees like that?
yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, if you have a contact with them, get in touch, see what they say.
David Snyder.
Yeah.
No, well,
but I mean, if we can do it expeditiously and alleviate Brad and Chris's concern about another weather event, do we do that versus,
See what happens when you talk to them.
Okay.
Let us know, let me know. We'll go from there. Anything else under new business?
Yes, so. Does everybody know where Nash Street is, formerly called Lakeview Street?
Never heard of it.
So. And we all know where Custard and Mustard is, and that's sort of the long building that now has the ice cream and enough. And then as you
I
go,
email's going, yeah.
okay, then if you go farther to the right, you're looking at it, it ends up with property that's owned by the Urban family. The Custard and Mustard, I'm gonna call it that building, is under contract to be sold. And there's some thought that the strip of land that runs in front of the Custard and Mustard building, in front of Urban's, and then dead ends at a fence that's runs this way, at Water's Edge, is or was at one time called Lakeview Street or Nash Street, but if you want to call the new name. Brad and I have talked about this for a couple months. He has no belief that the village ever had Nash Street or Lakeview Street as extended across Saranac Avenue going towards the lake. We've never plowed it, we've never maintained it. We do have some structures underground, I think they're mostly drainage or maybe or. So the request has come to clean that up by the village giving what's called a quitclaim deed to the owners of the Cut and Mutt building and to the owners, the Urban family, that would say, we don't think we got any interest in this property, but if we do, it's yours. However, we are retaining, reserving an easement for the continued repair, maintenance, repair, replacement of our infrastructure in there. I historically, I can't remember, and I go back a long ways to there ever being any village use of that property. It was the Monomore Motel that people remember going back then.
They had first Chinese restaurant in town, was there too.
Yeah, I don't think, I happen to know a little bit about that property because my dad ran it for a while and looked into, he was kind of leasing the whole thing with the apartments for a while and looked into buying it and didn't take that option, but I think then, like the parking lot there was always a challenge because, there were a lot of people who kind of thought it was there, so he kind of, he ended up going, I think diving into that at the time. And it was attached to the Cut and Mutt property, into what is used for the Baptist church.
where does the Baptist, because
Yeah.
he put a grant in for leaf to pave that whole parking lot. He was denied, but, well, that's beside the point, but his intention was to pave that whole, I'm like, why are you doing that? He goes, well, it's ours. I go,
Oh, no, I think a fair bit of that
I like,
attached to that custard mustard and brew property.
Well, they think everybody thought it was, and I have not seen yet, but I've been told I will be given deeds that go back to the 1920s and 30s.
Okay.
That talk about somebody owning it. It's certainly not a public thoroughfare now.
no,
No,
No, it doesn't go anywhere.
there's one other house behind the Irvin family house, isn't there?
Yes,
Yes,
And is it still owned by the
I
Irvins?
think it's all urban in there.
I think the Urbans only have once you go past there, there's two. but
Their family house and then the one that's kind of on the lake.
I don't think that's the Urbans, but I can
Oh,
check with
okay.
Mary Kay.
Whatever, I mean, I guess that's the request to, because somebody at some title company somewhere has seen a map that, or something that gives them the thought that Lakeview Street, now called Nash, is a public road that goes between Cut and Mutt and the Baptist Church.
That's probably why it was called Lakeview Street.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
You see the
from
lake?
what I know
You
from
see the view of the
Lakeview,
lake?
you never go across a main highway in the same road.
That's my father-in-law, I don't remember.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's a request that's come through. I have not seen the deeds that everybody's telling me are out there. But yeah, certainly ask Chris.
Yeah.
And but that's being asked if we would say, okay, we don't have any claim to this.
Similar to the road that went up by the old Thunderbird.
Well, that was a little bit different because that we were actually sued over, if you recall. And so to settle that lawsuit, we said fine, but it's somewhat similar. But that was arguably, somebody could have driven down there,
Yeah.
I mean, the other road, Nash Street,
Bradford Street? You mean the one?
yes,
You mean, cause the fence is broken now and you can drive down?
Yeah.
Okay.
but I mean, back 3-4 years ago, also there was, we've got a sewer line in there that we've retained the rights to. But Bradford Street actually showed on some maps. I don't think Lakeview Extension or whatever you want to call it ever showed on any maps. But, so that's bubbling up for consideration.
Anything else?
Nope.
Anybody else?
But it's,
Anything under old business? And under mayor items, just congratulations to the horse show for a successful show. Congratulations to the fireworks committee for great fireworks and
And then parade
great
committee for
Yeah.
working hard, keeping everybody in line.
Stopping people from throwing candy?
It worked in, I don't know, both the mayor's car and the town supervisor's car were whipping candy out there, I don't know.
No, Emily and Rick were walking and dropping candy. They were doing it.
Just handing it,
Yeah.
handing it.
So the only other thing is fire department grid safe.
Yeah, really good.
That could have been a disaster. But if you look at it from above, you wouldn't even know there was a fire at that metal roof. Was quite the roof. That's all I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, they did a great job getting that under control quickly.
Okay, anything else? Anything under commissioner reports? Okay. Hi, Leslie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good,
So I do have two things I want to mention. After that disaster down at the village launch, and the electric crew did an amazing job cleaning that up. That was like an oh my gosh moment with those trees coming down. So I started thinking about it, and this has been a gripe of mine for a number of years, is the village boat launch is basically an eyesore, and it's kind of embarrassing. And I had talked to Jackie, I believe 2 weeks ago, about instead of those ugly rocks down there, sprucing it up and putting a small dock over the top of the wires that go into the water to protect the wires. They would be completely covered, for 7 or 8 feet. For the visitors that come that are just running into the grocery store, they can park their boat there for, half an hour, run to the grocery store, and then get back on their boat and go fishing. We have a number of visitors that come for just the day that come back in for supplies or to go to the bathroom or to do something like that. And I think if we put a dock up there, this would be the perfect opportunity to spruce up the village launch. I mean, it's a disaster now. Why can't we go a little bit farther and just make it pretty?
Yeah, we were just talking about that, what we could do, but we'll take that under advisement, what comes up.
Perfect, thank you. And my other point is just from listening to this about the trees at Paradox Bay. Please, good God, please check out who you're dealing with and look at the history of the lawsuits. I do not recommend, from personal experience in talking to a number of people that have been affected by the sale of that marina, not just me, that we can't be doing something nice for somebody that won't be doing something nice for us. You'll dangle him a carrot and he'll take the whole bunch, walk away and turn around and sue us. And I don't know of any other way to say that without being really crude. I'm trying to be polite about it, but personal experience with this person in knowing what I know about this person, don't dangle a carrot, start the legal proceedings to get it done, have everything written down, no handshakes. Good God, no. I beg you, do it the right way. This is not a community member. He doesn't care. He only cares about himself and will end up in a legal battle with him that we cannot afford. I don't know how to stress that. That's pretty much it. I wanted to just say something about beautifying the launch, and then I heard this thing that Jackie had been in contact with him, and I'm like, oh, good God, no. So anyway, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Yeah, and happy 4th. I hope everybody had a good day.
You did.
Perfect.
Anybody else online that would like to address the board? Okay, anything else to come from the board? Motion to adjourn.
I make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
I know who, yeah.